What up, Siccness? This Cram on the line with Big Fase, a.k.a. Bompton George. And for all y'all that been sleeping under rock, that's the man behind the scenes, brought us glass from Malone, loosely Spider-Low, and of course his blood brother gang, Big Fase, what it do?
I'm just grinding, my nigga, just trying to stay busy, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay active in this thing and trying to make something of it, you know what I mean? It's a daily struggle. It's a real battle out here on this LA scene, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely day-to-day operations with it.
Yeah, we watching you, man. We here at the Siccness, we watching you, man. Yeah, we happy to have you here too, man. I've been digging you, following you ever since you were behind the scenes with the Game documentary album. Pretty much operating like a master. And who else have you helped early in their careers?
Man, a lot of these dudes, man, done come across my table from, you know, producer turned rapper, Jersey Devil out of BlackWall camp to Young Life, you know what I'm saying? So many kids that came through here, and you know what I'm saying? It's just so many. I keep on naming them. They just, you know, they come through, and I'm always open to try to grind with somebody and try to see what I can do to help them and how we can help each other. So it's a long list. I've been fucking with a little bit of everybody, and my whole thing is I fuck with who fuck with me until they fuck me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do it no more. We gotta do it different. It's you know, other sides of the table to it now instead of allies like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and Life, that's who keeps going like Compton Life now, right?
Say it again.
Life, who you had that was with the Brazil movement.
Yeah. Started my whole company out with the kid Young Life. First mixtape we put out was the Compton Life joint. Only mixtape we put out together. Had some people looking to sign the kid, and got a phone call one morning out of nowhere that, you know, he was at the studio hanging with Game all of a sudden. I guess we know the little buzz we put together got him back up there to Game because he was part of BlackWall Street from the beginning. You know, we were still pumping it, and before Game was released, he just did a little jail time. But we pumped the mixtape out in the streets, and people was talking we had some good feedback, and people was talking about some money for us, and he went and jumped the fence on me. And being young, probably, I don't really know, but it's history now, you know what I'm saying? I let it go, and we didn't eat off of it, and he been out there doing this thing on his own ever since, I believe.
It seems like, because, you know, I went from BlackWall Street to kind of stuff off to Brazil, but now your 100 Entertainment is kind of overshadowing the Brazil, so is Brazil now 100 Entertainment?
Yeah, pretty much that's what it is. Brasil Street Records evolved into what is now 100 Entertainment, and it was always the plan, you know what I'm saying? It was always the plan, a plan I had. It was a 100 Entertainment was always in the cut, just waiting, you know, to be rebranded for Brasil Street to be rebranded into. Was because you know, Game, BlackWall Street, all that stuff was based right here on Brazil and Wilmington. You know what I'm saying? In Compton. So, you know, when it wasn't BlackWall Street anymore, it was still Brasil Street when I walk out that door and look at that street sign. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you know, we did a little bit of branding on this street name, so I can name my company after that, and that way people kind of, you know. And I even took the BlackWall Street logo, which I didn't create it, I didn't own it, but I definitely put it on. So I took the BlackWall Street logo, I took the B, and I made Brasil Street Records out of that thing, just for familiarization. You know what I'm saying? Not in a disrespectful way, just I helped build that. So at least I could definitely take, you know, the image and, you know, for familiarization purposes, so you understand, like, Brasil Street Records look like BlackWall Street. Okay, let me check that out. Just, you know, just for eye catch. You know what I'm saying? And it did what it did. So that's pretty much what that was. But always wanted to turn it into 100 Entertainment because Brasil Street Records was the home of everybody that was on that label was pretty much from here. You know what I'm saying? And I never could see myself. I always wanted to see myself expanding and working with different people, but bringing somebody in and Brasil Street Records and putting that on their thing, I never really felt that. I signed a kid from Africa or some shit, and the Brasil Street Records. So I always had 100 Entertainment in mind as a more worldly, you know what I'm saying, acceptable name for the company. You know what I'm saying? So that was always the plan. We just finally launched it.
All right. Yeah, kind of globalize it.
Pretty much. That's the plan right there.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember back in the day, yeah, your site, you guys had a forum, and BlackWall Street had a forum, and they were, like, identical, like you said. And your forum, your forum was really popular.
The forum we had was actually the original BlackWall Street website forum. And then with the split and everything that happened with BlackWall Street and Big Fase and everybody else, the original BlackWall Street members that were my friends and my cast and my buddies, you know what I'm saying? We kind of split with that, and that was namely like G-Ride. Me and G-Ride built the site. We kind of like pioneered. When I look back on it, we kind of pioneered what is, because people wasn't on this internet like that. People look at come in my spot and see us on computers and be like, what the fuck is these dudes on? You know what I'm saying? And we'll sit on that website. We'll come in. We'll beg them. Just get on the forum and talk to the fans for a little bit, man. Just type to them. You know, I have my own little ask me whatever little forum on it. I used to have a great time on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Now it's Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and MySpace blew it all out. It's really crazy, but we was right at the beginning of that shit. We didn't really know what we was doing. We didn't have any sponsorship, but we was basically just trying to, I really believe with our internet push, we helped in getting that documentary out and getting him a release date, and him not just being another shelf artist that worked with Dr. Dre that you heard of and never came out.
Like most of them. Yeah. All right, Faye, what made you wait so long to grab the mic? You know, you decide now not to only be in the background but also in the front.
Well, actually, when we first started off with BlackWall Street, I was, you know, I used to rap when I was a little bit, you know, fresh out of school, high school, and all that stuff. So I kind of put it down when my life got real serious and it wasn't making away from me because I couldn't find. I mean, ironically, I had a song where I was kind of dissing Dr. Dre because I couldn't find it. I'm right here in Compton, and all these Compton niggas is, you know, Compton, we was popping still, but I'm east to west and north to south of this motherfucker, and I couldn't find it. So ironically, my brother ended up picking up the microphone after I let it go and ended up signing to the man that he found him, I guess I could say, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. So I initially was planning on rapping, and when I picked it up, it was like, you know, he was on to me, my brother. He was on. So I was like, you know, just like getting back involved, and I wasn't really happy with what I was hearing from myself. So I just kind of said, I'm going to just play the back on this and let him do his thing because he's doing a good job at this shit. You know what I mean? He got this. So I just, you know, fell back on that, and I just, you know, helped him build his thing up. I helped, artist development. I helped develop the artist who is the game, not by writing lyrics, but just, you know, putting ideas and exposing them to the lifestyle that I live and all of that good shit. You know what I'm saying? It definitely does something for a lyricist or for somebody that's building their stuff up like that. So I just decided to do that instead of rapping, and he was so good at it. Honestly, that was my favorite rapper for a couple of years in the early 2000s. Couldn't nobody tell me shit about my little brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how I felt. So I couldn't even start back because I put him so high, and he's right there with me. So it's like, no, I ain't even finna clown myself like that. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And then after dealing with so many artists and so many people getting it, you know, coming in and taking what I had to offer and then skying up on me, you know what I'm saying? It was like all I had left when I looked around. Brasil Street Records at one time had about 9 acts, you know what I'm saying, when I first popped off with Life and my sister B-Fly and Lost Souls, Lil Kid Lawless, little group named The Set. We had, you know, a few of them, the Lost Souls, a few of them got on, and a few of them was like staying here, but it kind of, all of the betrayal kind of made me just let everybody go. You know what I'm saying? And when I did that, it was just me and my sister left. And then I had a young kid here with me that was, that when he was fucking with me in the streets, he wasn't really fucking with me on the rap shit. But because I had the studio here and we came so close, and this is Greedy, I put him in the booth. I just try a kid out, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what you got. You ain't, you know, we out here in the streets. Let me just, you know, just try to turn you on to something. You ain't doing too much else, so let's get you in there and see what your voice sound like, you know what I'm saying? So I did that with Greedy, and he came out of there with a fire verse. He was like a real Wayne fan. I used to poke fun at him, like, you know, a lot, but it helped because his first time in there, I looked at him like, nigga, you do this already. You lying, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, he motivated me to do it with him instead of just, you know, push him, you know what I'm saying? So it was the last leg of Brasil Street Records. It was Big Fase, Greedy, and B-Fly, and that was pretty much it, you know what I'm saying? And with situations in the streets and good situations not coming, you know, far in between, you know what I mean? We be out here doing our stuff and living these lives still. And Greedy was forced into a fucked up position, and he ended up going to jail for attempted murder. And he was going to fight the case, and the kids started coming to court and some more stuff like that. So he took a deal, and the deal was for 17 years. So I lost my motivation. I lost Greedy. And that kind of, you know, that kind of like pumped up the whole 100 entertainment. It was all on me. It was all on B-Fly. You know what I'm saying? We bought in, you know, once everything happened with Greedy, we bought in a couple more people, you know, that we was already dealing with. Nobody we didn't already know. And it just strengthened the team, and kind of that's where we are today with it. But I definitely, Greedy was my motivation. He still is. We talk, you know, as much as we can. We write back and forth. He send me his lyrics, let me show me what, you know, how he getting down and all that stuff. So we do our thing still, but he got a little minute. He gonna be sitting it down, and I got to keep this alive for me. I got to keep it alive for him and everybody that's been following and care about what we trying to do over here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I was feeling that great expectations. For you guys that don't know, that's a song about Face's relationship with his bro. It's real cool because he really ain't dissing, and you know he's just keeping it 100. And you know, it's actually kind of sad, but has that relationship improved any?
Honestly, I really don't know. I'm a good guy, so you know, if you came to me, you know, with the olive branch extended, and it wasn't a big. Our situation is, me leaving BlackWall Street was simply, when it all started off, Face's importance was very high. You know what I'm saying? And as time progressed, and a lot of situations, a lot of opportunities came, and we weren't able to take advantage of because he wouldn't give his blessing. And it was just like, you know, I don't want your money. I want to be able to make money with you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of opportunities were missed and just shitted on. And my importance to me, just in a nutshell, went from high to very low. And I said, I'm going to just go home, you know what I'm saying, before this worse. I'm not the type, you're not going to turn me into the little brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no hoe nigga. I'm not finna turn into your groupie. I'm the same nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Or, you know, where we at or who recognize you. It's not about that. It's about family, and it's about, you know, just the way life the procession of life. You know what I'm saying? If I was intended to be a younger brother, I would have been. You know what I'm saying? I paved the way, basically, and I know what I do to that situation and what I did to that situation, so I just want to basically just on a reality check, just say, miss your brother a little bit, you feel me? But he took it as all out betrayal. I left him, you know what I'm saying? I walked out on him, whatever the case, however he wanted to take it, I got back. I left. You know, I was mad behind hotel accommodations, small shit like that, but it was months of build up, you know what I'm saying, of just seeing my importance go from high to low. And you know what I'm saying? I know that this whole situation, you know, it's a lot of people that took a part in the game and building that artist. And, you know, without a Dr. Dre, you know, this wouldn't have happened the way it happened. Without a 50 Cent, no, this wouldn't have happened the way it happened. Without Interscope, it wouldn't have happened the way it happened. You know what I'm saying? But without Big Fase, this thing don't even get off the ground. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with Compton out here and the way these streets are, the first thing somebody is going to want to know is to check your street file. You know what I'm saying? And when they come up with nothing and nobody knows who you are, but hey, but his brother is this guy, and you check his file, and it's, you know, okay. Well, if that's his brother, then, you know, and his brother's supporting him, then that's, you know, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? And that gets you through them other doors, and you really never have to look back. And I didn't realize that, and I didn't sign on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put any pressure to make sure that I'm signed on the shit, none of that, because I'm trustworthy. This is my brother, so he gonna do the same shit I would do is what this type of shit I assume. You know what I'm saying? So all of our shit was handshake, really not handshake, just verbal agreement. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, and this is how we gonna do it. And you know, it wasn't even talked about. Ideas just come to the table, and next thing you know, if it's a good one, we're doing this stuff. But I stamped that shit from the streets. Period. Everybody know worldwide. You know what I'm saying? And what I did for that. At this point, that shit don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Once you got your fan base, all that set, you're good. But honestly, he's come back about, I think we've initiated contact, say, was it 2 times now over the last 6 years. And this is him around top of the year, which is around my birthday time. Maybe think about me, maybe, you know, he think about his brother or something, and he popped over here about 2 different times, and I definitely was accepting. But then next thing you know, we chill for a day or 2, and, you know, I ain't finna be riding you because I don't want you to feel no pressure from me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to want me around. You know what I mean? So I need that call back. I need to know that this is for real. This has been, you know, 1, 2 times it's happened this way. So a month passed by, you know, I get a text, we text back and forth. Next thing you know, it's no contact no more, you know what I'm saying? So I just take it as it is, and as time, you know, as I get older and I know what I did for this situation and my situation, everything I'm trying to do, and everything I'm doing is not providing for my family as it should. So, you know what I'm saying, as I get older, you get a little bit more, you know, you think about situations and you get a little bit more upset, you know what I mean, about your, not the way people did you, but about the way you did things. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I kind of look back at it now. I'm accepting of it all, and I'm happy where I am, and I wish I could be a whole lot more, you know, a whole lot better off than I am as well. But I'm grinding. That's what I say. It's a daily grind, and I'm not laying down. I'm not sitting on my hands. So, you know, it would be cool to be able to be brothers with my brother and be able to get that support. You know what I'm saying? I think I got when we was cool the last time, I think I asked for a tweet. I think I got a tweet that said, follow Big Fase 100, because I said so. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, this kid, Young Life, is back with him. I saw a tweet recently for him that said, hey, I'm a buy life a $20,000 car so you can get 20,000 followers or some shit like that. It's like, you go above and beyond for everybody else, but for your folks, you don't even gotta fuck with me. You can just make a call. You can open up a door. You know, B-Fly, that's, you know, we have the same father. B-Fly and him, they have the same mother and father. So she's very talented. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't know a bitch fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? And B-Fly is solid. Like, why you ain't helping her? So I just have a hard time with shit like that. But definitely, if he came to the table again, it's not like that. I'm good-hearted. You know what I'm saying? I love my family. You know what I'm saying? I raised this kid, so I definitely would be accepting. But we would definitely have to work it out immediately. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do some things. You don't have to help me because we behind. My kids is living in the city still. You know what I'm saying? They going to the schools I went to, and I didn't do the whole this whole decade of Black Wall Street and industry shit, and turning my life inside out, because I can't stay off the radar no more. I'm Big Fase Hunted everywhere I go, and I just want to be me and go to the store. You know what I'm saying? I gotta still stop and take a picture with somebody, so I gotta keep my shit up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta maintain a image. You know what I'm saying? Before all this shit came about, I could just be off the radar. I'm a low key type of dude, so and that's the key to my longevity in these streets. And I can't be in these streets the way I used to be, because the police know who I am. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing around here. I'm not that stupid. You know what I mean? So I have to stick to my grind. And when you have to deal, I've been in the city for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I done did a few different things, and I had different things going on, different states and different cities. But I've always maintained a presence here. You know what I'm saying? In Compton. And I'm saying that to say, like, 20 years straight in Compton, and an active nigga, that shit, it don't even happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's not. And then I got kids out here, young niggas out here today, on bullshit out here, you know what I'm saying, hating on the nigga name, hating on what I be trying to do, hating on the positive shit I be pushing, when I should just be a legend to these dudes. I'm not supposed to be out here and accessible as I am. So all that shit I look at, and I know, with this dude and some assistance, this could all be different. And I don't understand why I can't get an ounce, an iota of help, of assistance, you know what I'm saying? That's what, if you heard the song No Help, you know what I'm saying? Great Expectations was definitely not a diss. Great Expectations was the first 3 verses I wrote once I started back rapping, and it was totally from the heart, and it was, just a state of what is. It was my feelings, you know what I'm saying? It was the whole situation between us in those 3 verses. I felt like I did a good job of putting it all in there, you know what I'm saying? And then No Help, if you hip to that one I went hard on it, for the simple fact that I chilled with him at the studio. This was the second time he made good with me. I went and chilled with him at the studio and played the song, and it was like, yo, our sister gave me permission to make this joint, had her name and her business all in the joint like that. And I was scared. I was not scared, but I didn't want to call her, but I wanted to know. I wanted to call her and say, did you approve that? But I didn't want to. I didn't call her. But ironically, she called me, so I definitely asked first thing. And she said, definitely not. I call him, he don't answer my calls. So no, I didn't give her my permission for that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely went hard for her. I went hard for just everything. It was a frustration, lifting type of song, you know what I'm saying? I just went hard on it. It was definitely from the gut, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't from the heart, it was from the gut, you know what I'm saying? And I regret any of these moves I've been making, because I move off instinct, and like I said, I think I move off instinct, but I'm a thinker. I plan my moves out. Like I said about the Brasil Street Records to 100 ENT thing, I mean, that's been the plan of mine. I try to strategize, and that's my whole key to the things that I do. But I would love for things to be different. I would love to be, you know what I'm saying, I'm worldwide recognized, but I would love to be, still in those positions where I can make something happen for me and people and good people that I know and talented people that I know, you know what I'm saying? I can only do so much from where I am, and a lot of good people that I have run across, you know what I'm saying, I'm a chance, if they have a relationship with Game, he's an established artist. This is his brother, and I don't know what's up with them, so I'm going to kind of stay off of that. I can't really help Face like I would like to. And I think that's really the case more than anything that's holding me back, because we got talent, you know what I'm saying? I build talent. I mean, I'm responsible for, like you said, for Glasses, Malones, getting a deal with, coming onto Black Wall Street whatsoever, being held with Black Wall Street, even when Game didn't claim him as Black Wall Street artist, you know what I'm saying? Or that space artist, you know what I mean? So, I mean, even we stuck it out, we grinded, you know what I'm saying, like, period. Not even to go into any more personal type of things, but we just, we good now, but it didn't work out the way it was supposed to work out. You know what I'm saying? And nobody kind of kept their word in these past 7 years with me, or 8 years with me grinding out here. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would love for it to be different, but it is what it is.
For you guys that don't know, Big Fase is a concept king. Last time we chopped it up, you was working on a double album, and you were juggling with the titles. Check this out, Siccness. Face of the Future or About Face. Have you decided which one you're going to use?
Yeah, definitely. So About Face is what I'm going with. Face of the Future is a song on the album. But yeah, so it's about face, you know what I'm saying? It's a double meaning. It's the initial meaning you would think of when somebody said about face. Basically, it's all right. Let me slow down. It's about face first and foremost. I'm face. It's about me. It's my story. All right. Yeah. Secondly, it's about face in the meaning of you're facing a certain direction. And what you're looking at is the state of hip hop today. You know what I'm saying? The state of hip hop where I come from. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it's little to none. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to what they so-called reality rap, gangster rap, the West Coast rap scene, period, is leaking. It's hurting. You know what I'm saying? So. You're looking at that, and your drill instructor screams out about face, and you do a 180, and there I am with my offering once again. So it's about face with the album. I'm not gonna do the double thing anymore. I think I'm a drop. I've been recording so much over all this time. I'm gonna drop a mixtape with it with a lot of the earlier songs that kind of that I've been holding on to, but they all solid. You know what I'm saying? And then try to get that ready for the album release. You know what I'm saying? Pump it up with that and then do that. And I'm going to do all this before the end of the year.
That's what's up. And what mixtape do you have and your company have out right now that people can grab before we get into your collab album with Bosco 100?
Oh, man, I got mixtapes, man. I got, right now, we got the Machine mixtape. The Machine is the production company that's part of 100 ENT does, most of the production here, most of the recording, most of the mixing and everything. That's the Machine. So I just wanted to give them, their due. You know what I'm saying? And name this mixtape after them. It's a collective of everybody that's part of 100 ENT or fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And so it's various artists, you know what I'm saying? It's a compilation type of joint. I'm all over it. You got Bosco definitely is not on there because it's right before he got here. You know what I'm saying? And we got B-Fly on there. We got Lil Sody on there. We got Young Hodge. We got Young Hodge. Hodge is back out on the streets as well. That's my guy. He's from the east side of Compton. He's featured all over this thing. Him and his cousin Black Dope. We had did a remake of the Wiz Khalifa Black and Yellow. We from Compton. We did a video and everything. That was kind of like it was kind of a Compton anthem out here on the streets for a little bit last year. So that was the Machine mixtape. We got that one popping out still. We got B-Fly, Queen of the West Side. We got Bosco's Yard Down. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's pretty much where we at right now. We're working on a 100 ENT mixtape, the official mixtape, and then do the compilation album with everybody together the same way. We're going to drop my album mixtape first, album behind it as well.
Okay, and where can we grab these albums at? Those mixtapes?
Those are all mixtapes, and they're all available all over the internet and stuff. I can read up fresh links if they all dead. I ain't sure. I bang them out. I still pass out CDs every time I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? And got them all over the city. So everywhere I'm at, I'm dropping the mixtapes. I got the Machines all in the Machine mixtapes all in my right there in your console, your driver console, and your side door and all that. So every time somebody see me, hey, give me some music, it's right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right, you have a collabo album out now with BlackWall titled For a Few Hundred More. For a Few Hundred More. Could you talk about that album and what's the title about?
Yeah, definitely so. It was a Clint Eastwood trilogy that from the like 60s, 70s, like, and one of the movies was called For a Few Dollars More. You know what I'm saying? My moniker definitely Big Fase 100. Bosco 1, but that one, you know, before 100 ENT and before Big Fase 100, that one still stood for 100. You know what I'm saying? So that's Bosco 100. And that's Big Fase 100. So for a few hundred more, you know what I'm saying, was a perfect title. For a few dollars more, no, for a few hundred more.
Got you. Yeah, I knew it meant something because, like I said, you the concept king. Who's all on the album?
We got features from Young Hunches all over that thing. We got Young Bam. We got who's on there? B-Fly's on there, of course. Lil Sodi's on that one as well. Who else we got? We got a verse from Eastwood on the Ratchet joint. I got on there, Real Live Ratchet. That's a pretty catchy joint. And I got Eastwood on that motherfucker. I got Greedy on there. I got Menace on there. You know, that was with BlackWall Street with Compton Menace. You know who he is. I got Compton Menace on there. That's my guy still. Do it all. So that's pretty much the load of it. If I'm forgetting anybody, I apologize. But a few hundred more is available on iTunes. I got we're trying to get the site rebuilt right now so you can have the store built. We'll have the CDs for sale in there, autographed CDs and other merchandise like we used to have in them BlackWall Street days. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit popping like that. But right now it's available on iTunes. It does pretty well. You know what I'm saying? I get, especially in the other countries and shit. They follow this West Coast shit pretty hard. Get a lot of support from Australia. I get a lot of support from Sweden, Yugoslavia, all over the place, man. It's crazy.
That's what's up. And I know you mentioned B-Fly a couple of times. She has been under my radar, you know. I've been digging her ever since I heard that song Lollipop, because it had a real mainstream. It sounded like that could have went, and especially now that females, you know, are starting to do some decent numbers. And you ever think about re-releasing that or throwing out one of the compilations?
We always, you know, that was her first video we did, her first little song we dropped out for her like that. And she's advanced so much. It definitely was a catchy song. But B-Fly is like, she has the Tupac work ethic. She got more songs than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? She'll have a situation and make a song out of it. She'll have a meal and make a song out of it, you know what I'm saying? That's how my little sis go. So we really, I mean, she got lollipops. This is what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? She got the whole candy store in her motherfucking hard drive. My sister's on, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if they're looking for, you know, the next female, that's definitely it.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, I look forward to hearing some of her new stuff too.
Yeah, she's working on the album as well. I can't think of the title. She's was a little bit back and forth with hers as well, and she probably gonna kill me because I can't remember it right now. But B-Fly, just keep your eyes open for B-Fly and everything. She popping out. She got the Queen of the West Side mixtape out there. It's popping. She got the Beef for Real mixtape, the Pink Presidents mixtape. Lil Sis go hard, you know what I'm saying? It's the hardest working female on definitely on this side of the map, and probably on the whole motherfucking U.S. whole goddamn geographic. Lil Sis is on.
Yeah, you got any last words for the Siccness? Let them know everything you promote and where you can get it at, and any last words you got to say, Face.
Oh, definitely so. Also, a few hundred more dropped recently. iTunes available, like we said. Bosco, 1,000,001 solo album, 100 ENT is available on iTunes. We dropped that June 1st. Big Fase 100 and Young Bam, Pimpin' Since the Pyramids. That's a brand new one. We just dropped that one July 3rd. So, you know, we trying to pump them out every month until the year is up. A mixtape, an album is something. 100 ENT is busy over here. Arbor Black. We got Young Bam, like I said, with the collaboration. Young Bam also dropped the album on his own label, but he did it, you know, in-house as well. You know what I'm saying? And that was the Beezy Baby. He popping with that. We just did a show for the Pimpin' Since the Pyramids last night. Me and Young Bam, check that. That's definitely a dope album. Summertime bangers all over this joint. You know what I'm saying? All the whole 100 ENT definitely on there. Look for Arbor Black. Look for Kid Cannon. Look for everything we got popping. Bosco, Young Hines, I'm saying 100 ENT. We stay working. And we dropping shit. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, you look at other people like us and you say, damn, I mean, like, you got a mixtape here, you got a, you know, a freestyle here and there. We dropping mixtapes, we dropping albums, you know what I'm saying? We doing things. All we need is the motherfucking distribution that we need. You know what I'm saying? That's necessary. That's all we need. You know what I mean? We need the tools to do what we really trying to do. And we're doing a damn good job of making you think we got everything we need already. Listen to the music. Look at what we do. You know what I'm saying? 100 ENT. Definitely. Video in-house. You know what I'm saying? We got Fizz High Productions. That's definitely my bag. I got to pump my video, man. He got 100 different videos on his motherfucking, on his YouTube page. Fizz High Productions. You know what I'm saying? That's my in-house. That's my boy Jim. G-E-M, Green-Eyed Mike. That's his name. It ain't J-I-M like, you know, like your best friend. It's G-E-M. We got to state it clear. That's Fizz High Productions. So look him up. He's shooting videos out here on the West Coast, HD quality. Check our shit. Dirt cheap. Holla at us. You know what I mean? That's how we going to do it. Big Fase 100 ENT, Fizz High Productions, The Machine, and everybody else that's fucking with us. The Siccness.net. We've been rolling for a motherfucking minute. You already know. We down there 10 plus since the whole kickoff of the game thing with BlackWallStreet.com and all that. I ain't forget none of that shit. If you following our shit, I really appreciate it. Bompton George, man, it's been my pleasure.